Yes, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from April 15th to May 15th. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Aquarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Your challenge is the Hermit, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords in reverse, okay? So your biggest challenge, Aquarius, is the Hermit, spending a lot of time maybe on your own, going within. We're going to clarify this. We're going to get more information for you in a moment. In the recent past, you have the Sun, the Six of Cups, and you have the Two of Swords. So in the recent past, you chose to close yourself off to someone who may have been connected to your past. This could have been a past lover, friend, family member, and it made you really happy because it allowed you to take that time to focus on yourself. Now, in the present moment, you have the Five of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and you have the Ten of Wands. Something here, especially with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Taurus, Virgo, is coming to an end. You're choosing to walk away or abandon the situation in the present moment. We're going to see why when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and you have the Hangman. So in the near future, it looks like there's a huge opportunity coming in, and this could be connected to something with your finances. This can also be connected to someone here who may be deciding to come back. Now, because it's Mercury retrograde when this period is, some of you are going to be encountering someone here from your past who may be coming back. You have the Six of Swords here in reverse. So I feel with the Six of Swords in reverse, someone that you've already made a decision about, Two of Pentacles in reverse, is going to come back. And this is someone that you're choosing to let go of. And when you finally get over this person, that's when they're coming back. Okay. This is all happening during Mercury retrograde. So let's get into your reading. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on. Let's clarify your challenge. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with relationships and love. And you could be saying to yourself, am I ever going to meet someone? Am I ever going to be in love? Am I ever going to find the stability I'm looking for? Am I ever going to be, able to buy my own home? Am I ever going to be able to start this business? A lot of you right now, your biggest challenge here is to spend that time on your own, to really give yourself that time to just really go within and think about what it is that you want, because what you want is you want to be more independent. You want more money. You want to be more successful. Okay. Some of you are already successful, but you may want more. And your biggest challenge here is to celebrate the things that you already have in your life in order to be, in a position energetically to receive more. And that's going to be a big part of your challenge, especially during the period of time that you choose to take to go within, because there's a hermit mode energy that I'm seeing here in your challenge. Now, let's clarify the Two of Swords in the recent past. You have the King of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. There was a huge conflict between you and a specific person, and at that point, you chose to close yourself off to them. You have the Nine of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Eight of Swords. So in the recent past, you naturally disconnected from someone because you felt like there was bigger or better opportunities coming in. And as you started to close yourself off from this person and pull your energy back, you started to notice that you were more happy, okay, not being around them, not being connected to them. Now, in the present moment, you have decided to abandon this person or disconnect from them, or they've decided to abandon or disconnect from you. You have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and you have the Fool. So in the present moment, you're moving towards new love. Some of you have already attracted this new love, and it's leading to tons and tons of happiness, and it's leading to some sort of new beginning. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands in the present moment. You have the Empress, the Strength, and the Ten of Swords. So something here is coming to an end. It's taken you a lot of strength to be able to close this out. And it has a lot to do with someone here. I keep getting a narcissist energy, like someone here is really focused on themselves. You're done. You're done with someone. You're done. You're done. That's it. You're done. You're completely, you blocked this person. You ended things with them. And this person's like, why, Aquarius? Why? They don't understand why. They don't. Okay, so there's a new beginning, a new opportunity coming into your life with the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Devil, the Temperance, and you have the Moon. Okay. So in the near future, it's going to take time, but you're going to go through a transition in the near future. And I feel like this transition has a lot to do with you identifying very toxic situations and circumstances in your life. There's certain people, certain situations in the near future that it becomes very clear to you that you should not partake in it anymore. And that's something that you're coming to a conclusion about within yourself. It's not based on what I'm telling you. It's based on what you are making a decision about in your life. So there's something really unhealthy here in the near future, and you may say to yourself, I really got to get rid of this. I really need to, move on from this. And it has a lot to do with someone here who's obsessed. Somebody here who's really obsessed with you. They don't like the fact that you're ending things with them. They don't like the fact that you're moving on. It took a lot of work for you to end things with this person, friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. It's not going to resonate with all of you. Remember, the readings are only for those of you who really need them. Okay. If you're someone who's watching readings and your life is perfect and everything's great, then you don't need to be here. Okay. So in the near future, there's a lot of this celebrating energy. It's like I'm finally recognizing that I need to free myself from this. There's something that you're tied up in the near future, and it's very clear that it's not healthy and good for you. The Hangman is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. You see how this person is running from the Three of Pentacles to the Three of Wands. What you're realizing in the near future, especially with Pluto being in your sign temporarily, is there's big changes coming. Big changes. You may be used to working with certain people. You may be used to being around certain people. And then you come to some realization where you say to yourself, Aquarius, I need to do this on my own. I need to take the risk. I need to do this on my own. And this is what everybody's learning now. Everybody is learning how to do things on their own now. This is where we're at. Okay. So you're celebrating this, even though it's a big transition for you, you're celebrating this, you're realizing it. You are really recognizing, whereas before you may have just been in status quo. You may have just been like, okay, whatever, things are going to work out the way they need to. But the reality here is, the more you recognize that something needs to end and change, the more you realize how many more options you have, okay? And you're manifesting, and this is what you're celebrating here in the near future. So when you start doing this and you're going through your transition, that's when this person comes back. And they weasel their way back, they try to figure out how to come back to you, and you've already moved on. You've already moved on. You're already doing your own thing, right? And this is someone who hurt you. This is someone who caused you a lot of pain. And now you may be saying to yourself, you know what? I need to move on from this. Okay. I need to move forward. It's not an easy transition, but this is why your challenge here is the Hermit, because you've been spending a lot of time thinking about your situation, and it's changed very drastically in less than a few weeks, right? So there's something here that you're moving away from in the near future, and it shocks you because you never thought it was going to be like this. You never thought it was going to be this type of transition. Something here gets cut off immediately and you move on from it. Okay. And you're manifesting this, by the way. So let's get some advice for you. What is the advice? Okay. That's too many cards. You have the Nine of Wands in reverse, which means the Nine of Wands in reverse means you're giving up on something. It's very clear that that's what your reading is all about. Your biggest piece of advice is to recognize what's draining your energy, what is not facilitating your growth, what is not facilitating your evolution, what is not facilitating the change that you're looking for. The Nine of Wands here in reverse is telling me your biggest piece of advice here is to give up on something that you know you've tried to change for so long. You've been trying to change something and make something better. And one of the things that you have to realize, Aquarius, is that all of us are going into a new direction. It's a new direction now. Life is not the same as it was 2 years ago. It's not the same as it was 3 years ago. It's not even the same as it was 2 months ago, okay? So something here is changing now, and it's become so emotional for you that your emotions, and usually you're not this emotional, okay? Usually you're not this emotional, but it's become emotional for you because you know it needs to change. Something here is done. It's done. You know, your biggest piece of advice here is to give up on it, because the more you feed the situation, the more it just doesn't work the way that you want it to. And this is part of your transition. This is a part of Pluto entering into your sign temporarily to give you a taste of what is coming. Okay. So, you know, it's better that you do it now so that when the change comes, you don't have to worry about the transition at a later time. So this is your biggest piece of advice. Recognize what is no longer serving you. Recognize when something here, you've put your all into it, but it's not giving you anything back. Maybe it is time for you to move on. Okay. So Aquarius, is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.